Hey Fritz! It's Amanda from Over Yonder Crochet and I'm back. It's been a while since I've made a video, posted a video on YouTube in long form. I think it's been about 5 months. So I'm happy to be back. I just kind of got out of the groove of things. I had a video filmed in late September. I had a market prep, getting ready to do a market. And then if you've watched for a while, you might know I live in North Carolina, close to the mountains, and we had a hurricane. Hurricane Helene came through and my market got canceled. Pretty much everyone in my county lost power for several days. Even just one county over, I saw a lot more destruction. One more county to the west, and then obviously the mountains saw unspeakable destruction. But we were very fortunate. My family was very fortunate. We didn't have any damage. So I'm very grateful for that. So that kind of got me out of the video making mode, partly because I had a lot of markets in the holiday season that I was prepping for, and so it just kind of felt like, why do I want to be spending my time editing videos when I could be actually making items? And so something I'm going to do moving forward is just kind of keep it simple for myself. Then my videos might be a little shorter. You know, I'm just going to try to be easy on myself, to not be pressured, to not put pressure on myself to, you know, maybe always have a video exactly a week spread apart. So we'll see how that goes. But I really do enjoy being on YouTube and making these videos for you guys and building community with the other crafters. So I will be back, and well, I'm back now. So my plan for today's video is I have all this inventory, so you might be able to see I have these plastic bins of crochet inventory, and my last market was probably, I don't know, like 10 days before Christmas, something like that. And it was so cold. Like, it doesn't get that cold in North Carolina unless you're, you know, in the mountains more, but it was freezing. Like, I think only like 5 or 6 of the vendors even showed up. The wind, it was the temperature and the wind, and we shut down an hour early. I actually sold a decent amount, but that was the last time I made a market, and then I took January and February off because I just needed a break, and I felt like people were probably not spending because it had just been Christmas. So at this point, it is early March, and I've got my next market in 2 weeks. So I need to figure out where I'm at. I've been making some items here and there, but I need to figure out what I've got, because if I'm being honest with you, I could not tell you. I don't know. So I'm gonna sort through this and do my inventory, and that way I can make a plan for what to do for the next 2 weeks to get prepared. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna start. I got one of them I know doesn't have as much in it, and so I've got like this. I've got a bunch of these baby velvet hats that I made, and I really regret spending so much time making hats in the fall and winter because they just didn't do well for me. And I don't think it's because of the patterns or anything. My best guess is just, like I said, it doesn't get that cold where I live. I mean, it's not Florida. It definitely gets below freezing, but I think people are not necessarily seeking that out as much as they would be in a colder climate. So yeah. And then I've still got a bunch of like Halloween stuff in here. It's overdue for me to sort through this. Let's see what this is. This is just stuff for my booth. So that's plushies. Yeah, and I've got, okay, got my tablecloths. Some signs. I have my princess one. So I never sold any of these. So I'm thinking I really like making them. They're fun. But I think I'm gonna maybe save these for like cousins' birthdays. I don't know. they're taking up space on my booth, and sometimes that's limited, so if they haven't sold any, even at Christmas, I think we probably need to retire them. And then I made some scrunchies, and I have a lot of scrunchies. I will go into that more in another video because I'm introducing more sewn goods. But these are specifically Christmassy. They have trees on them. And then this is like a green velvet, which feels very wintry. So I'm definitely going to be holding onto those for later. No need to be keeping them in this box though. Candy corn. We are way past candy corn stage at this point. All right. Got some signs. Hat sign. Back in 5 minutes. That's when I don't have. There's been a few times where I've just either been by myself or just me and my daughter. So gotta have that. Okay, I got my pegs. I do need that. Stay tuned for the video that's gonna come out next week. I'm gonna be doing a market prep video, and part of that is my husband helped me make a pink pegboard display, so I'm excited to show y'all that. That'll be in the next week's video. And then this is a plant that I'm gonna keep taking this. I'm just trying to get it all cleaned out. Okay, and see, like I made some hair bows, but this one is Halloween Care Bears, so we don't need Halloween stuff. These are lights, so I will take those. And then, oh, well, this actually it says cash card or Venmo, and my mom drew an Easter basket. My first market last year was an Easter market, and is about to be that again. So, but it looks like it broke on the back. This is just from Dollar Tree, so I'm not sure about that. I'm planning on making some signs. I'm gonna make some templates in Canva and then print them out and put them in like picture frames. But alas, I have lots of plans. And they don't always happen. Okay, so that's cleared out. So I'm gonna use this clear one to put in the goods that I'm just saving for later. Like my winter hats. Obviously, we're moving out of cold weather into warm weather. So I'm gonna be storing those away. And then I can use these baskets for to display my sewn goods, like my pouches. And I'll show those in another video, in my market prep video. But okay, Halloween, that needs to go. Also, I am filming on my phone, so if the video quality is a little bit less than usual, I'm sorry about that. I'm not on my game, you know, I don't have my stuff together as far as the video making goes, so I can't find my battery pack charger for my camera. I really want to find it because they're not cheap. And so for now, I'm just filming on my phone for today. All right, so we will go through what I have, and I'm gonna think about if I've had something for a long time, maybe pulling it out, or maybe do like a mystery grab bag if it's a small enough item. These I made right before my last couple of markets. These are penguins, 16. And please leave a comment if you want to know any of the patterns. It's been a while, but I will try to track it down. I think this might be on Instagram, free pattern, but let me know if you want it and I'll try to track it down for you guys. I have these marked at 16. I didn't sell either of these, and I've had them for a little while, but I don't know if penguins will still do well in the spring, but I think they're cute, and I've only had them for maybe 1 or 2 markets, so I'm gonna hold on to those. Let's see. I'm gonna call that a chubby penguin. I'm just gonna do tally marks too at $16. Okay. Okay, and then I've got some Mabel chickens at 15. We'll see. I'm not sure. I know I've had a lot of these in the past. I don't know how many I have left at this point. Oh, dog barking. Okay, the dog calmed down. It looks like I'll do more tallies if I find more, but I think right now I've got 3 Mabels. These do okay for me. I will say that the tiny, like mini Mabels do a lot better. These I asked 15 for, and if I have the tiny Mabels, I will not sell a single one of these bigger size ones. People love the tiny things, and so that's what I'm gonna be making a lot of small, lower price items for my next at least the next market, we'll see how that goes. But I have these at 15. I have 3 of them, and they're each a different color. Mabel's 3. There could be some more hiding under here, but we will find out. All right. Oh, this is a baby bunny that I made a long time ago. I have had this for a long time, and I don't think people necessarily know what it is. It's not my best work. I think this was a free Instagram pattern, and you might, if you go back in time and see my patterns for Easter or spring from last year, I think this is in there. This has been with me for a while, and so I think she's taking up space. I'm not gonna get rid of her or anything. I think I'm just gonna put her in this box, and then I'll figure out what to do later. I just think, I really wanna do some mystery bags with some things I've had for a while, but I think she's a little bit large. I don't know, I have her priced at 15. I'll keep that in the back of my mind, but I'm just gonna put her away for now. Okay, I have this frog. How cute is that? This is made with like a really thick yarn that I got, I wanna say at Michael's. No. And I think this is also a free Instagram pattern. Y'all let me know if you want it. The first one I made, I didn't pay attention, and I accidentally put the legs on the back, and it's supposed to, it's supposed to be sitting like this with these wobbly arms and legs, and it's sad. Is that there's a reel on my Over Yonder Crochet Instagram account, but yeah. So here's this guy. I'm definitely keeping the frog. I have that at 16. I don't know if people are put off by that price or not, but you know, it takes a decent amount of time to make that. All right. Oh, I love this little guy. I don't know why no one's bought him. This one I actually just kind of free-handed, and I thought it reminds me of Chicken Little, but yeah, I only have that one at 10, and it's so cute. I'm keeping that, but this might be a good item for a mystery bag. I'm gonna set him to the side in a basket because it might be good for a mystery bag. Okay, let's see. What do I want to call him? Chubby Chick. $10. One. Okay. All right, and then I've got a decent amount of bees. I feel like they are all a little bit different because I was playing around with different sizes, and most of these I just free-handed. I know I have made one in the past from a YouTube video. What is her name? It'll come to me. But there's a lot of different bee YouTube free videos. Of this purple one, I really thought someone would want that. And then I've got these bees, and I think they're 15. I've got them all priced at 15. They're chunky. All right, where's my pin? Especially since we're going into spring, I'm gonna definitely be putting those back out. All right. Candy corn with no face. Oh no, never mind. There it is. The bigger one doesn't have a face. These are so cute. I could not understand why no one bought these. I want to put it on my mantelpiece. In fact, I'll probably keep one when it's fall again. I'll put it on my mantelpiece. I made, if y'all watch one of my older videos, I think I did like a fall pattern. I'm trying to remember what that was for. Anyways, I made a pumpkin, and it's like, doesn't have a face or anything. It's the same. Oh my gosh, why can I not remember that channel name? I will think of it, and if I think, I'll figure it out and I'll put it on the screen. But I made it, and I kept it on my mantelpiece, and it was super cute. And then, okay, so here was the biggest flop of all my fall Halloween stuff. These little ghosts. This one must have fallen on the ground because it's dirty. Oh my gosh, I don't think I did a video about this market. Did I? Maybe I did. It was no, that. Anyways, I went to this market. It is called Cotton Ginning Days. Basically, it's like a tractor agriculture market. And we had to set up in horse stalls. And so there was just dust everywhere. And the wind was blowing. And if something fell off my shelf, you know, it's going to take a lot to scrub it off. But I made a lot of these little ghosts, and I was so sad because no one bought them. I thought they were really cute. Maybe I need to make them smaller, but I think they're cute. So there's 2, 3, 4. I think there's more than that. 5. 5 ghosts. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh no. 6. This one's a little bit bigger. I think I played around with that a little bit more, but okay. No, I know what it is. This is Burnout Blanket, and this is, what's that? Chenille Home Slim from Michaels, so they're a different yarn. Okay. And then I've got this I use for tiny chickens. I charge $8 for those, and they do really well. It's one of those things where people love to buy them, but it's not something that I love to make, but then I keep making them because people love them so much. It's like a kind of a guaranteed sale, and I feel like sometimes it's worth doing that. I kind of have the motto, like, I'm not going to make something I don't enjoy making, and that's largely true. I stick by that for the most part, but when you have something like that people consistently buy over and over, it's hard to stop. And it's not that, like, the bodies work up really quickly. Here, I'll just show you one. So this is what they look like. The bodies work up super quick. You can see how small it is. I mean, it's the little details that take a little bit more time. So, like, making the comb on top and then the eyes and mouth. It's really not that big a deal. I don't know why I'm complaining about it. I think it's just because I don't love doing the sewing on the eyes and mouth, but I'm gonna keep making them. I was thinking about making them in some fun colors too, but yeah, they are extremely popular. So those are mini Mabels, and that's by Oak and Marlowe. You've probably seen like the regular Mabel chickens. I don't know, I don't see as many people selling the tiny ones, but on YouTube. But if you want a good seller, that is probably my best seller. Yes, I don't have any. Okay, I must have sold out. Okay, I'll tell you about one of my other best sellers that I just started selling. I sold them at 3 of the markets, but that I probably didn't make a video about. Hold on, give me one second. I'll tell you about this. So I got one mini Mabel. Those are $8. Okay. There might be more in here hiding, but maybe not. Okay, so my best seller, here's a little tip from my last few markets. I sold out every time. There was one time I brought one home, maybe. So Annie Caraway Art, you've probably seen like the loaf cats, and they're very popular. But what I did was I made, and these are the regular size one. I also just bought the kitten pattern, so we'll test that out. But the full size cat pattern, and she has a dog pattern. I don't know why, but I don't think I haven't seen that as much on YouTube, people making the dogs. But let me tell you, people love that. So I have sold them. I think I may be pricing them a little too low. I have them at $20. And one of the things that really draws people in is you've probably seen this on Instagram, but I put them in a cardboard box, and then I write it, adopt a kitten or puppy, and I wrote $20 on them. I'm probably going to increase that to $25 this year. So I'll probably have to prepare a new box because, you can't erase Sharpie. But those are a huge hit. They always sell out. I've always got people saying, oh, that looks like my cat. That looks like my dog. So those are one of the biggest things that I have been prepping over the last few markets, and they always do well. So there's a little tip for you if you're not already making those. Okay, this is one of my longtime friends, and this is a pattern by, I think it's Raven and Jade. Trying to remember, I don't remember the name of the bunny offhand. River, I think it's called River. But somehow, I don't know how I did this, but the head is really tall. And it's not meant to be like that. I somehow, along the way, I think I miscounted and I made the head too tall. It looks a little bit wild. I think it's still really cute, especially with the hat. And because it is an Easter market, I think I will bring it back. I've only got it priced at $30. I used to have it priced higher than that because it does take, I mean, it's a sizable item. But because it hasn't sold, I've only got it priced at $30 now. But yeah, this is I think this is one of those situations where I just messed up and it doesn't look exactly like it's supposed to. But let me write that down. And like I said, I'm planning on making smaller items for the next couple markets, but yeah. Okay, let's see. All right, so I've got these. These I have priced at $15. These are like a cow. It's almost like a potato. I'm like, doop, 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 doop. But yes, I've got one. Oh my Lord. I found another ghost. I really went ham on those ghosts because they worked out really quick. I think these are so cute. I think I've sold one or two of, yeah, okay, someone bought some at my last market. I used to have multiple, and because there's also the option to make it look like a Highland cow, and so I think I sold those. So the only thing is, I think the snout is a little bit long, so it looks like a pig. So if I make more, I'm gonna make the snout smaller, but they do have a lot of detail work to be so small. So keep that in mind if you wanna make these. I didn't necessarily think the amount of labor that goes into it equals what you can charge for it. So that's something that I'm gonna be keeping in mind moving forward, but I guess I have one of them left. This might be good for the mystery bag because it's a really small size and I've only got one. So I'm gonna put that with the little chicken. Okay, now, here's another random item that I've had for a while, a whale. I think this is just an online YouTube free pattern whale. I couldn't tell you exactly whose it was. Maybe Crochet by Jenna. Not 100% sure. But here's the one. This is going to be for my mystery bags. I have that price at $10 just because I'm trying to get rid of it. I would call that a medium whale. It's definitely not a large one, but it's not. I also make tiny ones, but I'm sold out of those. Okay. I'm going to put a star next to the ones I want to put in mystery grab bags. Okay. Now, let's see. What do we have next? So here's a couple more random items. I've got these small bees. Okay, this one's sitting. I have this price at $10. Oh, this one must have fallen in the dirt too. I don't know, but the wing has a hole. I know this may be one that I give to my kids to give like to a friend. All right, and then this one is cute. It's got a longer body. It kind of looks like a pill. And then it's got glitter wings. So I think I'm probably gonna put this in a mystery bag too. Long bee. $10. Star. Okay, these are really cute. I made these. I think it's a Instagram free pattern. These little frogs. I don't understand why they didn't sell. I have them priced at $12. Look at these. Oh, I'm dropping them. I did them in all different colors. Cute, right? Cute. Cute. I got another pink one. Cute. So I've got a lot of these. I'm just gonna keep these. I won't make any more right now since they didn't sell last time, but I'm definitely gonna put those back out. Oops. Okay, small frog. We got 4 at $12. Okay. Here's another one of my best sellers. These are the mini baby octos. They are a YouTube tutorial all from Jade. Highly recommend for a low price item. I asked $6 for them. I used this sign. My mom drew it. And I even have their own little stand for them. The plastic tiered stand. I keep them on here. And it's a good item to have that's a low price that kids can grab, and kids like the little size. So I've got a good many of these. I guess people were not looking for these at the last market. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Clearly I like to make them in this blue speckle Bernat blanket. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think, yeah, that's all of them that I have at the moment. Yeah, so those are super cute. They sell really well. Obviously, it's a lower price item, but I think you have to have prices at, you have to have all different kinds of prices because not everyone's looking to buy something expensive. Okay, so I have 12 of those ready. All right, we're getting down to the end, guys. Here's a couple more random items that I will be putting in a mystery bag. So I've had this turtle for a long time. This $15 is what I have it priced at. The problem with this one is it's very top heavy. So it kind of like falls. Oh, it's staying in my hand, but on the table it always falls over. So I don't know if that's the main problem, but it's really cute. So I'm gonna be putting that as a mystery item. Turtle 15. I had some sea turtles that I had for a really long time. I guess they sold. Is this everything I have? I swear, it feels like that last market was a blur, like major blur. Even just the last couple. But I guess because I didn't make videos about them, I didn't really go back and rehash it in my mind. Yeah, okay, turtle. But I had these sea turtles that I had holding on to forever that were YouTube. Oh my gosh, it's that same. I use her videos. Oh, I know what it is. 1 cent crochet. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. That'll be good for a mystery bag. Okay, we're coming down to the last couple items here. Here's another one that is just kind of random. This is like the crying hamster. I don't know if you've seen that on the internet where it says, I'm just a girl, and it's like a crying hamster. This is gonna be a mystery item. I have it, had it for several markets, and every now and then someone will say, oh, that's cute, or a little girl, little kid will pick it up, but yeah, that's gonna go in a mystery bag. Another one of my most popular items is possums, so I'm definitely gonna be making those, which sounds kind of funny, but they do really well. I don't know if it's because of my location, but possums do super well for me. Oh, got a sign that says ghosts and candy corns. I'm gonna put that in the storage bin. Okay, so I have had this, so I showed you Mini Mabel, regular Mabel. This is Mama Mabel, and so I don't know exactly how it's set up, but I know when I bought the pattern, I bought it as a combined Mama and Mini. So this is the Mama version. I think this is maybe Chenille Home Slim. I don't know. I made this a very long time ago, and no one buys her. It's not my best work as far as like the eyes don't line up when you flip it around. I don't know if you can tell, that one's almost disappearing. People always comment on her, but they never buy her. Yeah, and obviously it's large, it takes a while to make, so I'm not sure what to do with her. I don't know if I need to just, you know, give her as a gift to someone who would appreciate her, maybe someone who has chickens. Maybe I could give it to my mother-in-law, she has chickens. But anyway, she has not sold for me. It does draw attention though, so I have had the thought of remaking this, but even in a thicker yarn, maybe even like, they have, not Chenille Home, but I guess they do have that Chanel Home is, I always buy Chanel Home Slim, but do they have Chanel Home Regular? I'll have to check in that. So I'm gonna look into that, and maybe I will make her an even thicker, and because it is a good way to draw attention. I think she gets a lot of attention, but she doesn't get sold. And I've had her literally the entire time I've done market. I did a lot last year, or it feels like a lot. I did a lot of markets last year. I've had her at every single one, and she's never sold, but she does get a lot of oohs and ahs. Okay, here's the last two items that I made, and I think I may have only had these at my very last market, so I'm definitely going to hold on to these. I think they're gonna sell for sure. If you're not familiar, this is Bluey and Bingo, and this is like Bluey Potato or something. I don't know. I think that's what it's called. It's a paid pattern from Etsy. I will try to put the person on the screen for you guys. But yeah, they did take, oh my gosh, how'd these get dirty? Must have rubbed off of one of the other things, because I didn't have these at the outdoor horse stall market. Okay. But yeah, these are super cute. They take a little while to make, you know, compared to their size, but I think they're adorable. One other note is, one of the things that I sold at my last market, I told you all about the Annie Caraway Art puppy loaf pattern. I actually made one look like Bluey, so that was really cute. But yeah, there they are. I'll have them priced at $18 each. So I think that's a very fair price for how long it takes me to make it. And it's not like itty bitty. So let's see. I got Bluey, Bingo, two of those at 18. Okay, so now I've got to figure out a plan of what I'm gonna work on for the next 2 weeks, because I do have limited time. If y'all follow me in the past, you might know I do have a full-time job, and so I can really only work on making things at night and the weekends. So I've basically got 1 week, 2 work weeks and 1 weekend left. So there is limited time. I'm also working on doing some sewing stuff. For instance, I've got these little pouches. I will show those in my market prep video. So stay tuned for that next week, where I'll be going through, hopefully just keeping you guys updated each day of what I've made for my first market of 2025. Yay. That's exciting. But yeah, and then I'll be making the mystery bags. You know, I'll try to keep y'all updated. So I need to decide what I'm going to make. I think octo-wise, I think I'm satisfied with 12 for now. I'm going to put those back in the bin. I do think that's a good amount for those. Sometimes I like to have more, just because when someone buys them, I can restock it on the shelf and make it look full. So that can be helpful, but yeah. Okay, so I've got 3 regular Mabels. I'm kind of inclined to maybe even put these in a mystery bag as well, just because I'm planning to make more tiny Mabels, and I'm telling you, when I have the mini Mabels, the bigger Mabels do not sell for me. You know, this is how I set them up. So I've only got one of these, so I'm definitely gonna make more of these. And these are the ones that I have set aside for my mystery bags. So I haven't done that before. I don't think I'm gonna order anything fancy. What I was thinking of doing is, I have, you know, lunch paper brown bags. So I think what I'm gonna do is kind of decorate some of those, maybe even let my kids help decorate those, and then I will probably just price them individually depending on what's in there. But one thing I will do is I'm going to take a picture of the different items so that people have an idea of what they might get. I don't want anyone to be disappointed, but I know people like that kind of stuff. My kids love when something is a mystery. What am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? All right, and I think that'll be a good way to clear some stuff out. So I might actually put some Mabels in there. All right, I'm not gonna make any more of these frogs. I'll definitely be taking them, but I already have 4, so we're good on these. Yeah, I'm not gonna make any more bees. I'm just gonna take those with me. They're all a similar size, so I think we're good on that. I am gonna put out my penguins. I don't think it's necessarily an only winter item. I think it's okay. I think it'll be okay. Someone might just love penguins. Definitely taking my frog. I'm trying to decide if I want to make more. I'm gonna think on that possibly. All right, here's my stand for my octos. All right, and then my river with her giant head. Oh, you poor little thing, your giant head. Someone will take you home, so I promise. All right, these are my Christmas scrunchie. Oh, Christmas scrunchies.
Okay, y'all, somehow when I was filming the original part of the video, I completely forgot about this bag that I had in my closet. So here's a couple more things that I have from last year. This is a baby Grinch. It's from BK Crochet for $40. Obviously, I'm not going to be bringing that out because we are nowhere close to Christmas at this point. What's next? Okay, I've got my flower lovey. I don't remember the designer on that one offhand, but I've had her for a very long time. If you want to know, though, I can definitely leave a comment and I'll let you know. Okay, this is a beagle that I made that is, I feel like it'll sell, but that thing took me forever. Oh my gosh, it took forever. Okay, I love this is a little duck. I think this is like baby Della duck, except in a mallard colorway. So I think someone will definitely snatch that up. Somebody already bought the small version of it, and I've got one half done. Okay, this is Mama Made Minis Puppy Pattern Snuggler. I did it in blue. What's next? Oh, yes. So this is the BK Crochet. I think this is her deer pattern. And that's like the boy deer with the antlers. I also had a girl one, but that one already sold. People love those around here because a lot of people hunt deer. This is also a Mama Made Minis with a blanket body little chick. I've had that one for a very long time as well. I don't know if it's because it doesn't have eyes. Okay, so here's the cats I made for Annie Caraway from Annie Caraway Art. There's a pink one. So I did have some of those left, which is a great relief to me, so I don't have to make as many. Orange one, and I like to put the little booty on them. I think that's cute. And then I've got, last thing is a dog, Annie Caraway, and that is the French Bulldog colorway. One of the things about the pattern is she gives you a lot of different options. So, yep, there we go.
All right, so it looks like I have a decent amount of crocheting to do. Looks like I got a decent amount to do. Oh wait, that's the wrong box. I do have some items that I've already made. I made a SpongeBob, although I need to sew that up. I need to stop making these random, just some one-offs. I just see these patterns and I just really want to make them. Oh my gosh, I just really want to make everything. Okay, I don't know what to do with this. I'll figure that out. Okay, so the plan, I'm gonna sit down and make like a formal list because it really helps my brain. I'm like, doop, 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 doop. But I will say some of the things I'm definitely gonna be making are the Tiny Chickens Mini Mabels by Oak and Marlowe. I'm gonna be making possums because I always have a lot of luck with those. People love the possums. So I'm definitely gonna be making a few of those. Let me think. Oh, yes. So the cats and the dogs from Annie Caraway Art, that is definitely going to be something I'm going to be working on. So if you want to see all of that and the fun different color variations, I'm excited. I'm still pondering on the pricing because they flew off the shelf at $20, the full-size ones. So I'm going to have to make another box, but I think I'm going to price them at the full-size ones at $25 and the small ones, when you buy the kitten pattern, there's a kitten and then there's a mini kitten. I've only been making the mini ones because, like I said, I'm trying to have low price options available. So I think I'm going to price the big ones at $25 and the little ones at $15. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. But yes, so I'm excited about that. There's not a mini puppy one, but I think I can take the coloring from the big one and kind of translate it into the tiny size. So we'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed. Anyways, if you want to see it, follow along. You want to see my formal list that I make, also follow along. It's always aspirational. I did this kind of list last year too, so yeah, it's always aspirational, and I always get some of it done, and I never get all of it done, but that's okay. We dream big, but then we're not hard on ourselves when we don't get exactly where we dreamed to. So stick around. If you're coming back after my hiatus, thank you. I'm so happy that you're here. Also, if you want to visit North Carolina, our mountains really could use the tourism. They're beautiful. The mountains are just as beautiful as they always have been. I would recommend checking out like Visit NC. They have more information about which cities and towns are ready for people to return. It's been, that was the end of September. So 5.5 months, and there's still a lot of work to be done. You still can't drive Interstate 40 from North Carolina to Tennessee. You have to take an alternate route. So, keep that in mind. But our communities really do need support still, and they're beautiful places to be. Our mountains are gorgeous, and if you are into that sort of thing, you want to hike, check to make sure that these communities are ready for you to return. But if they are, they really could use your tourism dollars. So anyway, subscribe if you haven't already, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week. Bye.